Good day, my beautiful souls. How we doing? How we doing? Good, I hope. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you aren't new to my platform, welcome. And if you are new to the platform, hoi. Hi, how you doing, my beautiful souls? I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Welcome back to Red Dragon Intuitive Tarot. This is the place to be because I've got the codes. This is where we're going to go ahead and ask Bird, what is the word? And Bird's going to go ahead and let us know. This is where we're going to get the lowdown on the streets, and I'm just living my best life right now. And what we're going to be doing today, my beautiful souls, is we're going to be meditating while I'm talking about whomever you're thinking about, whoever is on your mind. This is so that we can look into that dynamic about anybody that's on your mind. This can be a friendship, this can be family, this can be relationship. Let's get into the energy within you and around this dynamic to find out what it is that's going on. This is for dynamics that, may be distant. You may be ghosted. This is going to be talking also about perhaps people who have ghosted you. Whomever is on your mind, whatever it is that you're thinking about, we're going to ask Spirit to let us know. Okay? Spirit, we're going to ask Spirit to let us know, and Bird's going to let us know what is word. So then remember, I don't use genders. I have a potty mouth. This is going to be the specific reading, what we're asking for, but it may not resonate for everyone, guys, okay? It's not going to resonate for everyone because we're all on different timelines. If the reading's not for you, that's okay, But if it is for you and you do resonate in a positive way, or if you've got something to say about the reading, feel free to leave your comments, okay? I will respond. I am trying my best to respond. So let's go ahead and get this going. It's for entertainment purposes only, guys, and it's also timeless. So I'm starting with the small deck that was gifted to me. So what we're asking Spirit as we meditate, okay, guys, on whomever we're thinking about. Spirit, can you give my spirit tribe, my baby dragons, the answers they need to know about the person who's become distant, whomever's on their mind, whatever questions may pop out. Let's go ahead and see what's going on. Bruce, settle down. Let's see what is going on in this dynamic that my beautiful souls are in. It's a bright and sunshiny day, guys. I am sitting next to the window. Sometimes I get visited by the creatures of nature, but we're going to try our best. Wow, these cards really get it going. We're going to try our best not to be bothered by the photo bombers. Unfortunately, this window doesn't have a screen. I have no control over that, but eventually my setup is going to go ahead and become a bit different. It's going to evolve. I thank everyone that's been here on the journey with me, guys, from the beginning, and anybody wanting to join, my spirit tribe and become a dragon. Get that draconic energy and knowledge, guys, to be able to get that answers that we need. Come on, guys. Let's go ahead and get this started. We had a little escapee. I'm going to take it like this. Ooh, okay. The person on your mind is in reverse right now. It's the Emperor card, guys. The Emperor can be a father figure. It could be a husband. The Emperor is all kings put together, male or female. Okay, the Emperor has mastered every element, has already mastered life. This is going to be somebody older, guys. Okay, that if you're going to resonate, it's going to be somebody older. It can be a boss, a father figure, a spouse, a leader in the community, but they are in reverse. And write down, this is also our Aries card. You could be dealing with an Aries, or you could be an Aries. This could be you or the person, okay? So we're going to clarify with my light deck. We're going to why is this person upset with my beautiful souls or my collective? Why, Spirit, is this Aries Emperor or just the Emperor? Why are they upset? Or is this my Spirit tribe? Okay, why are they upset? Why? Let's go ahead and pull 3 cards for that to clarify. Oh, you know what? There's our King of Wands. It's either an Aries, a Sagittarius, or a Sagittarius. It's an Aries, a Sagittarius, or a Leo. Okay? You are they. Because the Emperor is already an Aries, and here we go as confirmation either for the Aries or the fire signs. Okay, there's a lot of fire. This person has been observing you, or vice versa. Okay, because you could be the one that's offended. Okay, you could be on either side of this story. You could be the person who's ghosting or the person who's ghosted. You could be the one that's feeling the distance or making the distance, okay? So we're going to have to apply it where it applies. But what we've got right now is we've got an upset Emperor that can be an Aries, and there's our fire sign, confirming that it is an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. This is somebody who's very emotionally distant, inaccessible, and probably being very petty and very emotionally destructive. Okay, could it be you that's being this way or the other person? That's going to vary with everybody. This person has been watching you or you've been watching them, either way. And they have enough information about you to pass judgment on you. You've got a judgy individual in the reverse. Or it's you. It could go either way. Where's my small deck? Getting my small deck again. Okay, so we've already clarified that part of the reading. You're probably dealing either with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, male or female. Or you're dealing with someone being very petty, older, very emotionally destructive. Okay, guys, and we've already known that this person has been watching you, probably on your socials. They're stalking, I'm doing stalking, and they're passing judgment by what they see. But something tells me that what they see is not the truth. This could mean that you're being very vague, or they're basing their judgment on something that someone told them. Okay, so then we're talking about a third party. Is there third party interference? I don't know. It'll come out in the cards. But we're talking about somebody who has been observing and judging you based upon what they know. Okay? Perhaps they heard something about you. Perhaps this is a dynamic that was very close. But at the same time, someone got in the middle of it. Let's go ahead and see. My beautiful souls. Justice. We've got justice in the reverse. You're going to go ahead and get your justice for being judged. Okay? This person's under false illusions. I told you that whatever they're basing their judgment is basing it on what they know to be true. But what are you presenting to the world? Let's just say you're on social media. You could be very vague, or this person can jump to the conclusions and judge you. We've got double judgment here. Judge you on what they think they know. They feel you're sending subliminals, perhaps, or you're throwing shade of some sort. But a lot of the information that this individual has, or you have, or the information you may be getting about others is not real. It's a fantasy. And look, the moon, my beautiful souls, the moon, they're secrets. It could be, well, you know what? I'm going to stop saying it could be you or them. We already know it could be you or them. Somebody's passing judgment on another because they have a guilty conscience. Because the moon indicates secrets, okay? And it's an emotional one, okay? This could also mean that you've become emotionally distant or you have grown, okay? The secrets, let's go ahead and see. I'm going to set these aside, guys, until later. Okay, we're going to leave him there. I'm trying to make enough space because I want to clarify with my light deck. What are these secrets about? We're getting the juicy gossip. Okay. The person in this dynamic keeping secrets. What is this about? The person on my collective's mind, because this is a collective reading. We're watching it collectively. Okay, guys. Even though we're on different parts of our journey, we may be experiencing the same things. This person who is being judgmental and making judgments on false information and assumptions. What spirit, what secrets do they have? Okay. Uh-oh, we're going to expose somebody here. We're going to expose it. One moment. Let me see. Okay. We're going to take one from the bottom. And take two more. Let's go ahead and see. Let's see. Oh, one moment. Let me see. This person is in their head a lot, okay? You may be dealing with a Virgo. So up until now, we've got fire signs. We've got Leo, Sagittarius, I don't know why I keep saying it like that, and Aries. We have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and now we've got the Virgo card. You may be dealing with a Virgo, and you may be dealing with a Capricorn. Wow. Okay, we gotta keep track of this. Okay, so you may be dealing with a Virgo or a Capricorn. This person's in their head about something in their past that they were not honest with. You see, because the devil is in reverse, and this is our Capricorn. Hey, Cappies! I love y'all, Cappies. I love my Cappies. They're in their head about some sort of toxic past that they want to keep secret. Okay. Wow, juiciness. You know, and then they're in the upright, so they're going to stay there for a bit. But what's happening is they're judging you. This judgy fire sign, okay, that has passed judgment on you because they've seen enough to know. They're actual projections, my beautiful souls. This person, okay. The person on your mind that is distant or angry, whatever person it is in this dynamic that has judged you on illusions, is going to get judgment passed against them because they are projecting onto you their own guilty conscience, guys. They're assuming that you are just like them. Isn't that crazy? So far, okay. And this is causing them a lot of pain because they know. So, you know, at some point, they know what they're doing. This could be a case of self-sabotage, my beautiful souls. So if there's someone that has grown distant from you, okay? If there's someone who has grown distant from you and you don't understand why, if there's a dynamic, okay? If there's a dynamic that has fallen apart, that was really good at one point, guys. This can be anything, family, friends, you know, we've got judgment twice. You know, we've got the judgment twice here. We've got secrets, okay? But you know, it is a natural order of the universe that those that judge others unfairly will be judged fairly themselves. You know what I'm saying? Our next card is here's Death and Rebirth. They don't feel like you will understand these things about them, these things that they have not shared, but you kind of have an inkling of, you know, you know something's a bit off because, my collective, my spirit tribe, my baby dragons, they're not stupid, okay? So perhaps throughout or towards the ending, when it started getting weird, it got a bit, oh my gosh, I got a fly in here. Fly, go away. It got a little bit weird, and there was some sort of underlying tension or some sort of aggression on this person's part towards you, and you couldn't understand why they're projecting, guys. They're making assumptions. This is a very crazy way to see the world. I don't know. I would have to say, guys, and this is my 2 cents worth, that judgmental individuals, let's say this correctly, that judgmental individuals are the worst. Okay? How can you judge another person's life by your own sins? Are you understanding what I'm saying? I hope you're understanding what I'm saying. You cannot judge another person by what you have done. Now, if this person is standoffish or distant because of what they didn't tell you, are we being serious? That's just gaslighting. Why are they upset? Or why is the person that's in this dynamic, the person that you're thinking about, why are they upset with you or you upset with them, whatever, if that person was not honest from the beginning? Okay? You know what? Honesty is the best policy, guys. To omit information to someone tells me that you're not giving them the chance to make an educated guess. Who's to say, I don't know how bad this information is. It could be small, whatever they're hiding could be just a very small thing, but a very big thing to them, But who's to say you would not have chosen them, or you would not continue having whatever dynamic this is with this person who's upset, this emperor, whoever they are, if it's you or them, how are they to know how you would react? How can they in their head make judgment about your reaction when they never even gave you a chance to react, guys? And that's not playing fair. Let's ask the oracles. What should be done in this, or what can we know about this dynamic, my beautiful oracles, about this person who is judging my beautiful spirit unfairly and, projecting? What can we know? I don't do reversals on these guys. We're going to pull 3, and I got you from the bottom, so we're going to stick with that. And I'm going to go ahead and do this. That's just not fair, guys. That's a no-go for me. So, all must have prizes. 13. Trying to please everyone. This person that's in reverse and judging you has guilt over the things that they used to do because they used to try to please everyone. You would be amazed that this is an interesting turn in the reading. You would be amazed at the kind of things that people will do to get love and affection when they don't love themselves. Perhaps this person that's judging you or afraid even, or putting the projection upon you that you'll judge them badly, is ashamed of some of the things that were done in life in order to survive, guys. And that is so sad. All of this, if there is distance with the person in your mind, whomever you're thinking about, all of this could have been avoided, with simple communication and honesty. This seems like it's a self-sabotage on the other person's part. Follow your own good advice. 10, you see it's closing out the cycle. Trust yourself. You know what is best for you, and this is a 4. This person is now balanced, okay? They may have had a past when they were not, and they feel ashamed of it. Every person's different. Every person's level of shame. To give an example, like if I was ashamed that I used to like to cover myself in Vaseline and and pickle slices and run down the street. If I were to tell you that, you'd probably laugh at it and say, wow, you never got arrested. But for me, it would have been really shameful because for whatever reason, that behavior was rooted within me to give me the impulse to do that. But you see, this person has changed and grown. Okay? You did not meet this person. So this is telling me that this is a person that has evolved over time, that you never knew that, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde? You've never seen the worst parts of them, okay? And whomever this is completely ashamed of what they used to do, okay? And they cannot help but project onto you guys the fear of judgment on your part. They have a problem and an issue with judgment, and yet at the same time, at the same time, they're afraid of your judgment. Okay, we have 8. It's a very karmic card. This is a karmic situation. Do not drink poisons. Do not do things are bad for you. This person in their growth from whatever they used to be set up a whole, way of living, because that's part of healing, from changing from one thing to another, from being very destructive, which would kind of coincide with what's, telling me about the Aries in reverse. They're very destructive. They've got ego. They've got pride. Don't drink the poison of your own self-sabotage. But whatever this person did in the past, they kind of grew out of it, right? And they became a better person, correct? Most likely. That has not even existed in a while. That, fortunately for you, you never met. And unfortunately for this person, they never told you about. But follow your own advice. This relationship may end and you may close the cycle because they didn't follow their own advice. They were not honest with you from the get-go. You see how that works? I'm going to do a quick little card pull on my shadow deck. Okay? We got tons of information. Okay? We got tons of information about what's going on. We have the 5 of Pentacles. They are afraid of being left out in the cold. We've got the Page of Cups. They still need to mature emotionally. And we have the 3 of Cups. Yes, yes, yes. There was some sort of hidden past life that you were not aware of. That it's possible if you knew about it, you would not be with them. Oh, wow. That's crazy, guys. And let's go ahead and review the signs. It's going to be Aries, you or them. Aries, Sagittarius. I don't know what's going on with the Sagittarius. And a Leo. It's going to be a Virgo and a Capricorn. Those are the signs to look for, my beautiful souls. If you are liking this video, please like, share, follow, subscribe, and comment. I will see you all later.